All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. This is LFI Sprint Planning. My name is E.R. Wolf, and I'm joined by my partner and co-founder here at LFI Guy Tool. And this is Monday Sprint Planning. So you're joining us because you know how important it is to have a plan in order to reach your goals and in order to be successful. And Guy, you and I have been sort of Googling around on some statistics and benefits of planning. We're all well aware of this, but anybody can look this stuff up. There's a reason why we want to have a plan, not just a big plan with our goals, but breaking it down to having what we call a weekly sprint plan. We don't need to focus always on that big, hairy, audacious goal that we set, whether that's quarterly, annually, etc. We got to be focused on the day-to-day, what we call the method of operation that's going to take us from where we are to where we want to get to. And Guy, I was online, I looked up, if you want to increase your success just in business alone, 30%, there's one thing that you can do. Make a plan. Think about that. Just by making a plan alone, you can increase your success by 30%. So we're going to come in every week. We talk about this, the benefits of making a plan, setting some goals and objectives for the week, and then getting into weekly activity and focusing on one day at a time. So what are some benefits of planning? Guy, I'm going to throw it over to you. We can talk through some of these things, and then let's talk about making our plan for the week.
Making a plan. We all know we have to do it. And you already mentioned it, and it's crazy to think about the fact that people don't do it. But then also know you just said 30% increase in business is happening by people that make plans and stick to those plans, or course correct if the plan adjusts throughout the week. But planning provides you a guide for action.
Yep.
Right? There's been times in our lives in the creation of LFI where we had whiteboards all over rooms. And it was a plan, and each one was specific to different areas of the business and networking and building and sharing and growing and everything that we wanted to be able to provide within our community. But we knew in order to be able to reach those large, ER always says, hairy, audacious goals, we had to have a plan of action. And we continually do that, and that's just been something that's ingrained in us. We're on 9, 10, 11 years of putting an action out there or a plan out there to take action every week. When you combine that to 52 times 12, we've done this hundreds and hundreds of times. And is our plan always, do we always reach our end goal by the end of the week? No, but we course correct it, and being able to know that we're at least celebrating the little wins, right? And knowing that we're working towards the finality of a massive win for the company, for the individuals, because that's what it really comes down to, is providing plans that help people see what the value of LFI is, shuffle, tap, getting out there, having a plan. So we're excited also about our theme for the week is networking.
Yep.
And networking is so powerful in your business. It is a way that you find more clients or be able to help other people find more clients, which we really love that aspect, being able to be the catalyst of referring, to be the go-to person that people look at when someone is needing someone within their household for maybe some remodel or roofing, something of that sort, or even just in business, to be able to say, here's a way that we can all work together, share resources, and be on the same page compared to everyone's got a plan. But being able to make it a little more concise, a little more focused, and being able to use the system, which we talked last week, having a system in place that really will simplify the plan.
Yeah, Guy. And, one of the things I think about when I think about the plan, we think about the plan is what's going to lead us to a life by design. And that's really what we're focused on here. We truly believe everybody has the potential. But, Guy, one thing I hate more than anything else is wasted potential. We see that all the time. And wasted potential is this inefficiency of sort of doing everything all over the place and being scattered and not being focused. And that's one of those things that you said. Planning provides this guide for action, right? It's going to give everybody a direction towards a desired outcome. It's going to help with your resource utilization, right? We all have the same 24 hours in the day. And it's a matter of the choices that each of us are making with that time that are going to take us from where we are to where we want to go. And if you don't have a plan, and Guy, you talked about it, it's become habitual for us. We do it on a consistent basis. Every week we make our plan. You and I get together as partners. We talk about our plan for the week. What are the goals? What are the objectives? What are the top priorities? And these are things we encourage every single one of you to do because we know it can have a massive impact in your outcome. Think about this, 30%, that's huge. How many of you would like to add 30% to your bottom line right now? You can do that by sitting down and making a plan and be focused and diligent about executing your plan. Your plan can provide you some motivation and commitment. Why? Because you put it down in writing and you can look at it and measure your progress towards it. And as Guy said, it's about progress, not perfection. It's about course correcting and making progress. Guy, we were laughing about this earlier. It really does come down to the journey versus the destination. And if you're making a plan, you might as well make a plan where you can enjoy the journey, because the journey is going to be all of these actionable items that you're going to be doing each and every day. A lot of them are going to be repetitive, right? Every day I'm going to do this. I'm going to do follow-ups, or I'm going to do outreach, or for the theme of this week, I'm going to do networking. How many of you have on your schedule, in your plan for this week, to attend at least one networking event? If you don't have that on your plan, put it on your plan, right? Guy, this is something I've been thinking about because everybody wants to it's like the day in the life, right? Follow us. Guy, what do you do? Do you wake up early? Do you sleep in late? What's your plan look like? Listen, your plan is an individual plan for you. And as long as it works for you, it's good. But if you're not doing it at all, right, you're a wandering generality instead of a meaningfully specific. And that's really what we want to get. We want to get meaningfully specific on where we are and where we want to go, what actions it's going to take to make that forward progress. And then once you have a plan, you put it into action. And then at the end of the week, you review, did I make progress, right? It's about progress. It's about the journey, not perfection. Did I nail my plan every single day? Come on, chaos is going to happen in our lives. Things are going to come up. But if we know what we need to do, we can juggle life and get those things done and make forward progress. So planning should allow for flexibility. I always say maybe keep about 30 to 40% of your time flexible. Know what items are time sensitive. If you have an event that you're going to, like a networking event, if you have specific meetings that you need to attend or certain calls, Guy, that's what you and I do. Here are all the calls we have today. Here's the calls we have this week. Here are our meetings for this week. Here are these open gaps of time that are going to be flex space where we can work on this list of top priority items. All of these things are not rocket science, but if we put them into action, they yield amazing results. And that's really what we're encouraging everybody to focus on when you make your plan every single Monday.
So you make your plan, take action on the plan, right? Implementation of the plan, because we can all have our plan written out and written down, and that's the starting point. But we can't be confused or held back. We've just got to dig in and get after it. It takes me back to my past life, and ER, you had mentioned it. There is a point where you've got to put the work in, right? You've got to sit down. You've got to start implementing. You've got to get out and start networking, open your mouth and have conversations. That from the past life, there's talent in this world. There is so much talent,
yep.
Right? We run across it every day from potential.
That's right.
But people don't take action on it. And in the coaching realm, you would rather have someone that's got a work ethic than someone that's got potential or someone who has talent, because work will beat talent 10 days a week and whatever it is, twice on Sunday, 7 days a week, twice on Sunday, whatever that is. But I mean, that is the thing that we do not get to reap the reward unless we take action on everything and get out there. So, internally, we know from your flex space, ER, mentioning our agenda for the week and things that we do, we know we have meetings that are actually having to get put on hold because elements or conversations haven't been made or had prior to those meetings. So those have to be moved another week, which gives us a little bit more flex time, but it gives us more flex time to be able to have that meeting prior to the ultimate conversation that you're looking to have. But implementation is going to be key when setting up your plan. Your plan's going to set you up, going to set the standards, but you've got to really start implementing. So we're going to, here in just a second, we'll stop the live because we're adjusting things a little bit. I think you may have noticed last Thursday we sort of did the same type of thing. What we'll do with everyone that's on is we'll open it up and see what your plans are. How can we support you with your plan? But here is going to be the action step that we are looking for within the LFI community. And what we'll do after we're all done with this meeting today is either ER and I will go live on Facebook and we'll encourage everyone to take this one step. Share a card within the LFI community or within the affiliate community based on networking. Write a little, statement or blurb on how you like to connect, how you would like feedback, who you would like to network with. And we'll do it ourselves as well. So we get examples. Get an idea of what other people are creating. It also gives you a chance to network with that individual and say, I really like your design. Is there a possibility you could share it with me so I could take a spin off of what you have created? We are really working towards networking as a theme this week. So that is going to be our encouraging action item for everyone who's not able to be on today and potentially are watching this in replay, but making sure that networking, create something worth sharing, right? A first impression, yes, is great. A lasting impression is what we want to continue to have and continue to do within our networking of our business. So we're going to stop our live right now and continue on with everyone who's on with us. But everyone, make your plan. Stick to that plan. Make adjustments throughout the week if you have to. But get into action, right?
Yep.
Implement your plan.
And if you're curious about what the conversation is like after this live stops, make sure to join us on these live calls because this is going to be exclusive to the people who are on the live calls that you won't see on the replays or YouTube. So we'll see everybody in just a second.
And then Tuesday, make sure we're letting you know what's available. Sorry, Tuesday, I know you're on, but Tech Tuesday at 2 with Kathy. Make sure you join that. We also have our Thursday mastermind. That's at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And then 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Friday, we will wrap up the week with Friday with the Founders. And hopefully some people have some great wins for the week. So everyone have a great week. And we will see you tomorrow.